reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fire to the right side, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Graham down the middle. It's Williams. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up 3rd down. And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass rush closing in. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm. 2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Incomplete to the wide. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Movement here from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line for their spot. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On the ground, it's Durham. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Durham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He'll throw it now. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the grab. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Bootleg looking to throw. Really trapped him for a sack. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Durham. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Berry. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. Now, with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Clemson, 3.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The first down is still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Well, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Berry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab behind the line, it's Davidson. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Davidson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Klubnik. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half. Out comes the field goal unit. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. We'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He escapes the pocket. What a catch! And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He's brought down at the 31. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Makes an open space. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
But as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Turns it loose downfield. He makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. A solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'll be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football in the 42.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
On the run, it's Davidson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Brought down at the 26. 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury these 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. That pass is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Park behind the line. It's Adams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
How about this on 1st and goal? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And then take the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him at the 27, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They've taken the lead with time running down.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
PHC up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And with time a factor here late in the game, they'll just take a lead and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab down the middle, it's Williams. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabs near the sticks. It's Randall. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm